y'all, welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and dive in and see what Divine Holy Spirit has for the collective. The cards are all upright and in order by way of major arcana and through the suites or the suits. All right, y'all, let's do an energy check, okay? Y'all, I've been over on TikTok moonlighting in the live, so if you're not yet subscribed to TikTok, please make sure that you are, and I love you. The link is in the description, or should be. It will be. All right, here we go, y'all. Divine Holy Spirit of the highest white light consciousness, what do you have for the collective? What does collective need to know and be made aware of at this time? All right, y'all, I was shown just somebody standing at the edge of a cliff as if they are contemplating jumping off. That's what I saw. I heard it ends here. So we could also look at it as this person has nowhere to run to. You know, it's like walking the plank sort of energy, like you've got to jump. You can't go backwards. Like the only way out of this is to jump. Both of those references have to do with jumping. So the idea even of jump means you got to do something. You got to clear yourself. You got to get out of this somehow. And the only option right now is you got to take this risk, whoever I'm talking to. But I feel like this has to do with the energy. It's like I heard they don't want to face the battle. So to them, it would be a battle to possibly have to go back for retribution purposes, to apologize, to make things right, to, you know, right all their wrongs, admit that they were wrong, even accountability. But they consider that a battle. So they'd rather contemplate jumping off of this cliff. That's the reference, y'all. Thank you, Spirit, for that. What else we got, Spirit? Talk to us. Thank you. I heard understanding and something about it's an understanding. So who is that in reference to? I heard contemplating, and then I heard witness. So it's almost as if they take this jump, does that have to do with the witness energy, taking the jump? Do they need a witness, or they want to be a witness to something? I'm hearing the word accountability again. So they want, okay, so if they take this jump and they don't make it, they're going to say it's your fault, collective. Yeah, But you already know what kind of person you're dealing with. Because they were never about accountability. It was always every chance they had to blame you for their downfalls, they did it. And that was each and every time. I'm hearing it was more than enough, meaning they ran off with this one. Everything, every downfall was your fault because it's giving behind your back. They even blamed you for a lot of stuff you had nothing to do with. Look at that. Ten of Swords, Sun card, World card reverse. You see that? Right off the bat. I didn't even get a good shuffle in, y'all. They have the Death card reverse up here, y'all. Y'all know what it is. We got the energy. We just gonna read the cards now. All right, that's good, right? All right, yes. Look at this. Bottom of the deck. They can't move. I heard they lack stability, this Knight of Wands reverse. I feel like when I said they can't move, that had a lot, the energy was they might have means to do something, but they're stuck. They just literally cannot move. I'm hearing they can't focus, but this has to do with somebody. Okay, so y'all going back to the channel, and this person's on the edge of a cliff, contemplating to jump or to take a risk. Either way, it's like they have no choice but to do this. They'd rather do this than face the battle, is what we heard. Tell us more about this Knight of Wands reverse, Spirit. What's going on? What's happening here? I'm hearing somebody say, please pray for this person. Okay, so that lets me know that this is serious, like very serious, like dire energy. Like if they are contemplating jumping, then that could mean that can have a whole another reference, you guys. So the please pray for this person makes me feel like this person feels they have no way out. But why is that, Spirit? Why do they feel this way is what I want to know, so I can tell the people. I heard all about faults. All right, so okay, so I'm getting a reference of a caged bird now. So this person, I heard out of sorts. I heard all out of sorts. So this is definitely somebody who, you can't even say they're backed into a corner, because at least if you're backed into a corner, you can maneuver to try to get around something to get out of the corner. But this person's on the edge of a cliff. They have no choice but to move forward, and that means they have to jump. So that reference of jump is like fight or flight, but they don't want to face the battle. So this is a flight that they have to take. They got to jump. They have to. I'm hearing no, it was something about risk and reward, but it was like no risk or no reward. I feel like the no goes in front of one of those. Like risk with no reward. I'm hearing the word perjury, you guys. So that's like a technical legal term, perjury. But that has to do with lies. So that's the reference. This person being backed into a corner, but not in that reference. This perjury has to do with this person has to jump. They have no other choice because they can't go back where they came from and say, you know what, I was just playing. Or you know what, yeah, so this is what really happened. They can't do that. It's like they're all out of, like, it was given game show. Like they're all out of selections to make. They don't have any more options, because I was shown like the Jeopardy board. Like you have your different price points or your prize points, and you can select, Alex, I'll take such and such for 500. Y'all, that board is completely wiped out. There's no more to select from. They got, this is it. And they did not win the game. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. And wow, there's a game reference coming up here. So yeah. All right, y'all. I mean, that's what we have for this night of Wands reverse. I heard clarity just now. So it's as if this person's asked, okay, so judicial, I'm getting judgment. I'm seeing all of that right now, because this is them at the edge of a cliff. So, you know, they're about to, they're about to meet their demise is what was coming out. So if we're talking about Judgment Day and all of that, winding down to the sentencing for perjury, they can't go back and fix it because everybody knows. I heard they're a coward even, because they don't want to face the battle. The battle is with the Most High, but then the Most High is like, they have you on the bench and the Most High is in the game. Like, now it's me. Now you got to come up against me, says the Most High, because I'm being shown like just a random like field, like a high school football field even. You're on the bench. It's not even you're out of the game, but Holy Spirit's like, move, youngin', I got this. So now they got to battle against Holy Spirit. They're like, nah, I'd rather, nope. They already know. It's like the players have switched now. They knew they know that you are no longer their opponent. The players have switched on this person. That's what's happening here. That's why they're at this plank, y'all. They're like, yeah, I'd rather jump to my death is what this person's contemplating, than have to go back and be accountable, or have to face this judgment, this jury, whatever that is. They rather do that, y'all. But that's the bottom of the deck energy. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see this, but there's one card over here on top of my assistant. But we'll get to that in a minute. But I feel like this has to do with discovery, research, knowledge. It could be the World Wide Web, the depths of the internet. How far can things go? How far can you take it? That's this energy right here, whatever this card is. Let's keep that in mind. All right, y'all, so the first card's out. Before I could even get a good shuffle in was this Ten of Swords, Sun card, World card reverse. But then we have a couple other cards, maybe 2 or 3, that fell out on top of this energy. So I'm gonna go ahead and reveal what these are. We'll kind of work our way through this, all right? Ooh, look at this. 5 of Wands, the Hangman, King of Wands reverse. So they were definitely knocked off of their throne here by way of competition. Somebody, y'all, we were talking about the football field and a new opponent, a new player. So they were definitely knocked off. Wow, the knocked off reference even, y'all. Wow. So there is something that needs to be put in the forefront, but it was something that kept being put back, but it's still here. It's not going away. So that lets me know this King of Wands lost their ranking due to some sort of competition because they didn't take care of something. They didn't handle something. They kept ignoring it or thinking that, you know, I'll deal with it later sort of thing. I'm hearing every opportunity. So there was an opportunity that came up. I'm hearing ignored and dismissed. They dismissed and ignored something, but it's still here looming. It's like that football game that will never end. Like the game will never end. There's no point of reaching a certain score. There's no timer. It's like a duel to the death now. But, you know, even with the player-opponent sort of thing where Holy Spirit stepped in and put you on the bench to rest, like you're no longer in the game, period. Holy Spirit stepped up to take your position against this opponent of a knight, which was a King of Wands. Now they're in reverse because they stepped down. Now they're the Knight of Wands because I heard coward even. This person is trying to jump off a cliff because they don't want to meet this Holy Spirit opponent now. So there's something I'm getting about an opportunity here. They kept ignoring something. So even with the Jeopardy board reference, I wanted to add that to the football field reference, that it's never a high score. It's never a timer. Like the game's not ever finished here. That's what this person didn't realize. Like there's no timer. Now they got to battle the Holy Spirit. And they're waiting for the 4th quarter, you know, the countdown of 2 minutes left. No, none of that. Even the Jeopardy board, y'all, I said the board was wiped clean. Like this game will never end for this Knight of Wands reverse. That's why they're at the end of this cliff considering jumping. And with the Hang card in the upright, that means this opportunity, whatever it is that they ignored, dismissed, is going to keep coming. Because this person keeps eluding. They keep ignoring. So the competition reference with the player. So I'm wondering, okay, so obviously you were the opponent. We got that part with the 5 of Wands. But here's the thing. The beauty of this is that they thought the game was going to end, but it's not ending. It's just a whole new player has stepped in by way of the Holy Spirit. This is not over. So that's why this person's on the cliff. All right, we got it, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so that 10 of Swords, you know, I'm going to combine it with the Sun and the World card reverse. It's not over. It's never going to be over for this person. They can mask everything, you know, because the field, it looks like a willing opportunity here of a field. It's a nice sunny day. You got your opponents. Let's play ball. But this person's like, like, no, this isn't fair. They're like, this isn't fair because they thought it was going to be an ending. World card reverse, but it's not. 10 of Swords, now they realize they got to fight against all of these components of these swords. This 10 of Swords, a completion energy. Now they got to eat all that up. So this is giving me, even in like games where there's like penalties called, you got to go back 5 yards, 10 yards, whatever. For me, this means there's no loss of the game. The thing is, this game is going to keep going. This person's going to continue to get their ass beat, but they're trying to coward their way out by jumping off this cliff. They're going to continue facing these penalties. They are no winner. There is no winner here. You are on the bench. You're excluded from this. Look at the 6 of Wands with the Sun card, thinking there was going to be a victory here, but now they're saying it's not fair. They're getting all these flags thrown at them. But they should have known it was coming. Yeah, you can't do that. Flag on the play. All of these flags now. They're never going to win this game. They see that now with all these penalties. They thought they had it, Six of Wands. They thought they was on to something. Oh, well, that's just a little flag. We'll take care of it in the next quarter or the next quarter. Like, these quarters are unlimited. It's always going to be another quarter here. I'm asking even the background, well, what quarter are we on, Holy Spirit? I saw the number 13. This is like quarter 13. That don't even make sense. That's because that's the game that this person invented unknowingly. They stepped into this field. They stepped onto this field under false pretenses. They thought it was going to be like a fourth quarter sort of situation. If I could just make it to the fourth quarter. But there are no quarters here. There is no timer. It's nothing but penalties out here that they have to answer for. They're never gonna win this game. All right, y'all, look at this. Wow. Let's look what's underneath these cards here. I'm gonna turn these over and see what was underneath. Look, Strength card, Two of Pentacles, reverse, Ace of Wands. I said something about an opportunity, y'all. There's the Ace of Wands. I feel like they were trying to get to some sort of, after the 10, whatever they thought was this completion with the World card reverse, and the 10 of Swords is here. So that's completion energy as well. They thought they were going to make it here. I'm hearing field goal. So a field goal would have to do with no more worries about money here with this Two of Pentacles reverse. That they would never have to worry about any sort of debt ratio energy. So that, for me, that means if they made a purchase, they wouldn't have to worry about making payments, right? Or if they owed someone, they wouldn't have to worry about paying them back. This is the energy that I'm picking up on. This is what they wanted, y'all. But this is what's coming to you instead. I mean, Holy Spirit's fighting for you. You got the Strength card here. You're on the bench. You're over there drinking your Gatorade, chilling, swinging your legs on the bench, watching the field. Like, wow. Look at the Two of Pentacles reverse even. Like, you're not worried about anything at this point. I want to know more about this Two of Pentacles reverse. Spirit, what's going on with this Two of Pentacles reverse? While collectives on the bench swinging their legs, drinking Gatorade. What's going on? I'm hearing no more money worries. So that's, you know, where we were headed with that. They were the ones that thought that they were headed this direction. But no, this is for you, collective. You got the Ace of Wands. Something about this opportunity. One that they were ignoring, you're receiving. What is this Ace of Wands, Spirit? What's going on with this? Tell me more. I heard get a grip. So it's like you need to grab this opportunity, collective, is what I'm hearing. Whatever this is that's right in front of you, it's waiting for you to grab it. I don't know what that is. If it's a job opportunity, if it's a chance to relocate, if it's a chance to start your life over, you need to grab it. Because your money troubles, your money worries are going to be over. And you got nothing but space and opportunity right now. You're rehabilitating, or you have gone through your rehabilitation. Your strength has been built up. Your awareness, even, I'm hearing with the Strength card. Your understanding, your inner standing, because this has to do with like inner knowledge, wisdom, spiritual. Like, you got this. You get it now. Like, you just defeated a whole, I mean, you were pulled out of the game even. Like, to spare you, because this person would have kept going on and on because there is no timer. They didn't know that when they stepped on this field, but now they do. But you, however, my dear, are excluded from this now. You no longer have to be in this with them. It's a battle for them, is what we heard. One that they don't want to face, but we see why now. We understand now. I keep wanting to tell y'all the clock is broken. So, you know, we're talking about sports, and if the clock breaks, then what? You know, it's like, what do we do? Well, we already heard what's going on with this one. They're on the 13th quarter. Speaking of 13, y'all, look at this Death card reverse. Let's talk about it. Spirit, tell us more about the Death card reverse. So something's not panning out for this person. I'm hearing that they had equal opportunity, and that would mean to fix something, get something right. You know, it's the same old song and dance. This person lacked accountability. We already talked about that. So they didn't take there's the opportunity, y'all. Death card reverse. What's behind that? Temperance reverse, imbalance, 2 majors. Look at this. So it's like that's their sentence now. Imbalance, right? So nothing will ever be balanced for this person. We're talking about their finances, their health, their stability. We heard stability in the beginning. It will always be imbalanced because they never took this opportunity to make things right. Wow. Look what's underneath this. We have the Page of Pentacles. Y'all know what I heard and saw? This is them trying to bribe the referees. There are no referees on the field, though. They're getting flagged and they're paying for the flags that have already been thrown, but I don't see any referees on the field. So this person's still at this point trying to buy their way out, but they don't have anything, and plus they can't afford it. There's nothing that they have in their pockets or between their 2 ears that's going to be good enough to get them out this situation at all. I heard it's their understanding. So they don't get it. They're still not understanding what's happening here. But the under is relatable to me because they're in a place where there is no time. The clock's broken. Wow. Y'all understand the reference? Like, this is continuing on. There's no completion, World card reverse. But they're in that 10 of Swords completion. This is it. Now they got to answer to this. But they're answering it to this in the worst way possible. The worst sort of commitment I'm even hearing. Connection I'm hearing. 10 of Swords. All right. We have one more card fell out over here on the assistant, but I said this is going to have to do with knowledge, research, internet, going beyond or whatever that is. But let's see what it is. Look, Hermit card reversed. I'm hearing they're stuck. Well, we heard that in the beginning, but in an abyss. They're stuck in the abyss, y'all, but that was the understanding energy. They're stuck there. There's no clock. Time clock's broken. 10 of Swords. Hermit card reverse. They're not coming out of this. They're on the edge of a cliff, y'all. They have no choice but to jump. Now, what that jump means at this point, at the end of the reading, is still up for interpretation. But what I do know is they're not headed backwards. They're not going back to apologize or to make things right. They're not doing that. So they rather jump off this cliff, y'all. All right, y'all. Hope this helps. And thanks for being here.